We'll sit down to Vernon Watt here as the PA announcer.
At this time, we ask everyone to please stand for our pregame prayer. Offering today's prayer, Chuck McLean.
Let us pray. Our gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for today, Lord. Just thank you for everybody that's here today, Lord. Lord, I just ask, Lord, that you be with the players, the spectators, the referees, Lord, give us safe travels on our way out of here, Lord. I just pray, Lord. Most of all, I just want to thank you for that and for all of our sins, Lord. Be with each one of these schools, their staff, their faculty, and their students, Lord. I pray these things in all things in Jesus Christ's name. Amen.
And now, fans, if I can direct your attention to our nation's colors and the playing of our national anthem today by the University of Pikeville Band.
Getting closer to basketball action here at the Appalachian Wireless Arena on Paul E. Patton Court. We'll be meeting the starting lineups here.
The Life University Running Eagles. Starting at guard, 5'8" junior from Tampa, Florida, number 1,
Lanice Santiago from Tampa, Florida, will be the first starter for the Running Eagles. It'll be number 10, Anteria Evans. Followed by number 13 will be Rachel Wilson.
Number 13, Rachel Wilson.
Number 14 will be Tanit Casapu.
Number 14, Tanit
Calcipu. And number 22 will be Olivia Delk. Again, it'll be Santiago Evans, Wilson, Calcipu, and Delk will be the starters for the Running Eagles.
Today coached by assistant coach Nicholas Carroll.
We'll meet the Bears starting lineup here. We'll go down to, I think we're going to go down to Cameron on the floor. It'll be from Shepherdsville, Kentucky, the senior, number 3, Haley Free. She's been played well in the season, coach. Followed by another senior from Madeira, Ohio, number 10, Mary Englert. A junior from Wise, Virginia, number 21, Bailey Frazier. A sophomore from Independence, Kentucky, number 22, be Morgan Stamper. 12 double-doubles on the season. And the last start for the Bears are the senior from Williamsburg, Kentucky, number 30, Sierra Feltner. Again, for the Bears, be Free, Englert, Frazier, Stamper, and Feltner. So, Coach, I think after a cold shooting night the other night on Thursday, if you get off to a quicker start, it may kind of get that short-term memory loss as you talked about. Maybe get out of their head, get off to a strong start offensively.
Absolutely. We brought the sun out today. It's a little chilly out, but we brought the sun out today. Maybe that'll warm the basketballs and these nets up, but I think our girls need to really rely on our defense and rebounding, and hopefully that shooting will come into play, but certainly our defense and rebounding needs to be really stout. If we can keep them at their average around 50, 51 points, I feel awesome about our chances.
And, Coach, also the UPIKE Athletics, a lot of things going on. We have the bowlers are in, I think, in the Cincinnati area, track and fields in the Louisville area. Wishing everybody good luck today and also safe travels as well, Coach.
Absolutely.
Archery's in Williamsburg.
And archery in Williamsburg.
We brought our archery team back. They had some issues with some COVID. And this time of year, we're going to see some of that, and certainly we always choose safety first.
Over to Evans. Evans with the basketball for the Running Eagles zone defense, Coach, coming out for the Bears.
Yeah, we've done that the last few games. A little bit of a matchup zone here from our girls, and trying to find their shooters, keep penetration on the perimeter.
It's over a Calcipu, back over to Evans. Evans gets over, and that's going to be Santiago. Good defense from the Bears. Good switching.
They're doing a great job in their matchups right here, and the girls are doing a good job talking. And just as I said that, pops open a wide open player underneath. It looks like Haley Free got poked in the eye.
That was Wilson on a shot for the running Eagles. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Bears. So
Reset that clock to 20 on that.
Throw inbounds to the Delk. They'll get over to
The girls switched to
Santiago.
man-to-man out of bounds underneath.
Bailey's wanting to go right hand. She does. Looking for help. Under 10 on the shot clock. Gets it over to Calcipew. Ball on the floor. Bailey Frazier comes up with it over to Mary Engler. She's going to push for the Bears. Gets back over to Frazier.
Great play by Bailey Frazier. They didn't wait for that ball. She went down on the ground and first to the floor. And those hustle plays, you can just look on their face. There's smiles out there and energy. Two good defensive possessions, Charlie.
That's a great sign, though, to hit that first three as well.
Feltner was ready to catch the basketball and shot with confidence. No hesitation. Bears leading this one 3-0. Gets it over to Evans. Swings it back over to Santiago. And go back inside to Wilson. Shots up, back to the rim. Mary Engler with the rebound for the Bears.
Good effort there by Life. Good look at the rim. Just didn't get it, and we can't offer that shot to them very often. That's one that's going to get down once they get in their comfort zone.
To Frazier, she's going to drive for the Bears. Try to get all at the baseline. She does. Looks for free. Get 15 on the shot clock.
Somebody needs to throw the ball to Morgan Stamper right now. There we go. She's worked like crazy to get position, and she was like underneath the basket at one point there, wide open. We just couldn't kind of get that ball delivered to her.
I'm telling you, the frustration on the look of her opponent was just evident.
Yeah, that was a very physical play by Morgan Stamper, trying to get her positioning and had her on her shoulders, and there wasn't anything she could do about it.
That's Wilson's team's first. Engler 3-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Wilson rebound. Nope. Feltner's going to get on the floor with it. He's going to have a jump ball. And the possession will stay with the Bears.
Love to see that hustle. That time Life was the first on the floor, and that is Calcipew down there on the floor, first to hit it, and we got the alternating possession.
Free gets basketball into Feltner. Using an Engler screen to the free throw line. Go inside to Stamper. Try to finish with left hand. Unable to do so. Battle for the ball comes up. It's going to be Wilson coming up for the running Eagles. She's going to push. She gets down to Calcipew. Wilson did a nice job running the floor for running the Eagles. Turnover. Bears going to push.
Right idea, just a little bit long on the pass.
The free going all the way to the bucket. Back over to Engler off her hands. It'll be a turnover Bears.
Yeah, we need to eliminate those. The turnovers are things we can control, going in the basket every time you can, but those have to be eliminated.
I like the way he's changing the defenses every trip down the floor, keeps them off their game plan a little bit maybe.
Yeah, they've been doing that here, sporadically, and certainly I hadn't gotten a rhythm on it on makes, misses, out of bounds, and those kind of things. As the game goes on, I think I'll get a better hold for it.
Engler, looks like the Bears going to.
Little matchup zone action right here on the turnover.
Great
job on D right there moving her feet. That's wonderful.
Engler will play the passing lane, host for the basketball. Engler ends up on the floor. Nice job by Mary Engler. She anticipated the pass, played the passing lane, diving on the floor. You got to like that effort, Coach.
I love it. I mean, and I'm sure some of the parents out there may be saying, I wish they wouldn't fall all the time and all that, but like that as a coach is what you want. If they don't leave the game with some floor burns, they really hadn't played that game. So I'm thankful to see them getting down there.
2 on the shot clock, shots up, rattles around, comes out. Feltner gets a rebound for the Bears. She's going to push. She got Frazier to her right. She got Frazier to the left. Frazier got the basketball. Shuffle the feet before she put the dribble down, though.
Yeah, good rebound by Sierra Feltner, and great job pushing. And I was very impressed with Life's transition defense right there. They had 4 people into the paint. I think that's what got Bailey Frazier a little bit sped up on what she wanted to do on the wing. I do think that was the right call. Love to see her just catch that and pop it, and she'll learn from that one. Next possession, she'll be better.
Evans over to Calcipew, back to Evans. Trying to survey the defense from the Bears.
The Life's running a little baseline flex action, running the shooter corner to corner, and kind of matches up with our 2-3 zone. Love that against a single guard front, but not a 2-guard front.
I think it's going to be on Calcipew. It is her first, team second. Also a nice sign of sportsmanship there. Helped Sierra Feltner up off the floor as well.
Yeah, accidental bump, but it caused her to lose possession of the ball and fall down. And Sierra doesn't have a whole lot of, if any, body fat on her at all. She sounds like a bag of bones when she hits the floor.
Oh, that's right.
Is this zone defense or no? It's man-to-man, isn't it, Coach?
Man-to-man.
Frazier over to Feltner, out of the corner once again, front of the rim this time. Stamp for the rebound. That's to Frazier, back to Feltner. She's going to drive this time, looking for help to Stamper. She tries to finish. Met there by Delk. That's Wilson, excuse me. Stamper with another rebound over to Free. She looks to finish. No, she's going to dish out to Engler. Free throw line jumper. Rattles around. Stamper with another rebound. She tries to finish, unable to do so. And this is going to be on Wilson. And, Coach, it'll be her second personal foul, third team foul, and that's going to send Morgan Stamper to the free throw line.
Yeah, and I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but all 5 of their players were within arm's length of Morgan Stamper in there, and she got 4 offensive rebounds on all 5 of their players on the perimeter. You love to see our girls knock that down on the outside for sometimes.
She's a beast in the paint.
Yeah, she really gives up an honest effort every single possession. And, you know, you try to tell all younger kids out there listening, like, you don't get offensive rebounds unless you go after every one of them. And she goes after every single one of them, and she gets her lion's share doing it.
Singleton will check in for the running Eagles, and Stamper will go 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Bears leading this one 4-0. That's Stamper's first point of the afternoon.
And her efforts there got one of their better post players on the bench for a little while, and depends their philosophy, she may sit there the rest of the half.
Evans with the basketball for the running Eagles, going to win side. That's Delk. Nice job, nice pin, nice finish there.
And I say that, and Delk came in there with a great catch, and a tough catch and a great finish there. Great play by 22, Olivia Delk.
On the free, she'll work off a screen from Stamper. No, she'll go the other way. Englert's going to drive, try to finish at the bucket, unable to do so. Ball's on the floor. Englert's got her hands in there, kicks it over to Sierra Filtner. She swings to Bailey Frazier. Holds the release. Back of the rim. Free goes high for an offensive rebound. Nice job with the Bears on the offensive glass this afternoon. Frazier, Englert, floater, good. Bears lift 6-2.
Yeah, great effort by our girls. Why they didn't rely on just making a basket. Everybody's participating. Free got a rebound. Bailey Frazier got a rebound on that. They shared it. Mary Englert got a rebound. That's just great hustle and effort, and that's why you get those easy baskets. And it looks like Mary Englert's got her a whole cheering section here today. So glad to see her get off the 0 there.
So the Bears winning the back glass right now. Now they're up 9-2, winning the rebounding battle between the teams. Felton's with the basketball for the Bears. Englert stops, pops, 3, finds the ball in the bucket, give it 9-2. The cheering section's going crazy for Mary Englert.
The Englert section, I just kind of checked them out. They're off their feet, and can't be happier for a young lady. She's been through a lot personally, so I'm so thrilled for her to come out here and play well.
Consistent every single night for the Bears. Englert's up to 5, and the Bears will largest lead of the afternoon, 9-2.
I think we've got them a little bit confused offensively what they want to run, and we're doing a good job of matching up out of our zone right here.
Inside of Calcipew, free throw line jumper, nice looking shot. Her first bucket of the afternoon is 9-4.
Yeah, not an easy shot the way she caught it, and she did a left reverse pivot there and got her a nice 2-point shot off the elbow.
Free over to Feltner. Feltner going to the free throw line. Englert looking to drive. Free throw line. She looked at the dish. Haley Free out of the corner. Bottom of the bucket with Haley Free. Her first bucket. Bears leading this one 12-4.
Morgan Stamper, though, making a lot of that happen by drawing all that attention in the paint.
Everybody on their team tries to find a way to help their post player in there on Stamper, and Englert did a great job with penetration, pitched it out the corner, and you love to see Haley Free knock that home because that was the absolute right pass, right shot, and you like to see that work out in that way.
So we're going to have a media timeout with 3:41 to go here in the first period to play. Bears leading this 12-4. We'll send it back to the station for a break. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena with 3:41 to go in the first period. The Bears leading this 12-4 off of the strength of the second made three of the year for Haley Free, Coach. Good to see her catch the basketball and stroke it because she's a key player for the Bears this season.
Yeah, and she normally is the one distributing that ball to the shooters out there, so it's great to see her shoot that one. And she doesn't like it take a lot of threes, but that was great to see her get that 3 down. And I'll bring up a trivia question here. What do you guys think about the new color green for Life University? How do y'all like the green?
Well, you're better at the marketing side of that for me, Coach. I'm going to get your thoughts on the
color
of the green.
I think it is a modern green for sure. As a graduate of Round County High School and really like the color Kelly green, not a huge fan.
Stamper tried to finish with the right hand, unable to do so. Battle for the basketball. He'll stay with the Bears. Real quick, also Reed and Sederi checked in for the Bears at the break, and then Leanna McNulty will check in for the Bears. So on the floor up now for the Bears will be Free, Stamper, Reed, McNulty, and Sederi for the Bears, leading this one 12-4.
That's a good job by Sederi getting everybody in the right positions on the out-of-bounds play.
She'll bring it out. A little man-to-man defense once again. Over to Free. Got 14 on the shot clock. Gets to the free throw line. Nice move. Tries to finish the right hand. Unable to do so. Battle for the rebound. Leanna McNulty will come up with it for the Bears. And there'll be a slap. I think it's going to be on Evans.
Great hustle there by McNulty. I didn't know that she could get a hold of that ball, but somehow she came out of it with it. And
that'd be her first on Evans, and it'll be the fourth on the team. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll leave it here on the 30-second timeout. And I think there, Coach, you talked about with Leanna, I wasn't sure if she'll get her hands on the basketball. Probably, battling Morgan Stamper every day in practice and watching her play, she's probably picked up a lot of things about staying after it on every single opportunity to get the basketball.
Yeah, pursuit's important. You got to really pursue that basketball, and you can't ever give up on it. You don't always get all of them, but that pursuit is critical. And, Coach Kiera wanted a timeout right there to get the girls' attention, and I was hopeful the band was going to start playing. I think he's very emphatic. He wants his girls to box out.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
And he's right.
So it'll be 20 on the shot clock. Reed will inbound the basketball for the Bears over to McNulty. Gets down some dribbles, gets out to Free. She'll back it up, and she'll call. We've got play number 3. Look like a little horns action up top. Free looking for Stamper. Stamper puts down a couple of dribbles. Looking to finish. Had to cut her on the baseline. 5 on the shot clock. Free trying to finish at the bucket. Unable to do so. Ball rattles around. The Eagles come away with it. I believe that's Evans. It is. She's going to push for the running Eagles. Over to Santiago. Stops, pops, holds a release. No good, but I think they're going to have maybe Morgan Stamper.
Yeah, you don't ever foul jump shooters. That's the golden rule of no land. You just can't go out there, and especially an important player like Morgan Stamper. She doesn't need to be getting a foul 22 feet away from the basket. If she's getting hers, it better be at the rim. But poor rotations, I think, on our girls' part of trying to get their matchups there.
Her first team's first. Go ahead, Charlie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think they got just a little slow getting down the floor that time. A couple of them got down, and they tried to make up for it.
And then right out of the timeouts, they rotated. They subbed in 2 new girls, 2 new players, and our girls didn't do a great job of communicating who had who, and that's what you get when you don't communicate.
So Santiago will have 3 shots. The first 2 are good. She comes in the game shooting 50% from the free throw line. Those first 2 shots, she looks better than 50%.
Yeah, those didn't even hit the rim. Those were nothing but nylon.
And she'll have the 3rd shot coming up, and she does, and all 3 of them good. It's 12-7. Her early going on. Well, actually, 2.5 minutes going in the first period of play. A quick moving first quarter.
Yeah, that gave them some easy cushion points there that we didn't want to give up at that juncture.
Reads at the basketball for the Bears. Free, driving, looking at McNulty. She's posting hard. Strong move to the bucket. A lot of contact. I believe it's going to be on Delk. It is on Delk. It'll be her first team's 5th. That's sending McNulty to the free throw line on the season. Leanna is 33 of 46 from the free throw line, 72%.
Yeah, that was a great call by the side official here because the underneath official couldn't see arms and bodies there. So while I thought she was fouled probably all the way through the line, I thought it was a good job by the side official to see the grab to get her the reward to the free throw line.
McNulty's first free throw was good. Her first bucket of the afternoon. Second one rattles around and drops in. Give her 2. And we have number 15, Sienna Bailey, will check in, and she will replace Casapew.
And change of defense here by the Lady Bears. We did this the other night after free throws. We got in our 2-2-1 and dropped it back to our matchup zone. We'll see if that's what we end up doing again today.
14-7.
There's one we want to be really aggressive on that trap right there, and almost right still in it if we had a chance there to get it again. But
Evans swings the basketball around. That's Singleton with the basketball. Gets all the way to the bucket. Able to finish. Nice move. Excuse me, by Singleton. 14-9. That's Singleton's first bucket of the afternoon. Free working off on McNulty's screen. Gets over to Stamper. Nice move by Leanna McNulty. Catches, finishes, give her 4. Bears up 16-9.
Yeah, I think the elbow defender fell asleep a little bit and got Leanna did a great job on that dive on the slip on the reversal to Morgan Stamper.
And Charlie, Leanna keeps on getting better every single ball game.
Oh, she does, and I think it's good to see those two playing together in there.
Shot out of the corner, rattles around, comes out over the back violation. I think this might be on Delk. It is. It'll be on Delk. It'll be her second, team's 5th, or they'll be on the bonus. Got 2 starters now with 2 fouls. Casapue will check back in, coach, for Delk.
Yeah, and I don't know if y'all noticed or not, the rotations of our defense there, the quick reversal forced our bottom wing to have to come take the wing on that quick reversal, which forced our middle person, which was Morgan Stamper, to go cover in the corner. She did a great job of contesting that shot. The only thing you worry about, that leaves your backside guard having to rebound if it's a miss, and we were fortunate enough to get over the back call there.
So Sederi will rattle the free throw home for her first point. This will be, she's now 2 of 3 on the season from free throw line. She's a jump shooter, and she's 3 of 4. You give her 2 in the afternoon. Bears with an 18-9 lead.
Back into our 2-2-1 here. Doing a little bit more with pressure here. Hopefully we can keep this ball to the sideline and get us a good trap.
Casapue, that's come over to Bailey. Bailey back over to Casapue.
Nice job there by Life by throwing over top of our zone there, zone defense. We need to do a little bit better job of our half-court people scooting back a little bit.
Santiago swings it to Bailey. Bailey back over to Evans. She looks to drive, gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish, unable to do so. Morgan Stamper, probably the easiest rebound of the night.
That one kind of came to her.
Evans unable to get the ball from Free. She kicks over to Reed. Fakes the 3, looks to give it to Stamper. McNulty comes up with it. Jump shot baseline. Good. Leanna McNulty's got 6 every single game. Every single possession she keeps getting better.
Yeah, one dribble jump shot to the baseline. She made one of those the other night on a catch and shoot, and that's just expanding her game, and that will give her opportunity to play along with Morgan Stamper. I think she realized that, like, Morgan's going to play,
yes,
I better do some other things to get myself a chance on that other side, and she certainly has done that. I'm so proud of her.
Evans got the basketball, closing on 20 seconds going in the first period on the shot clock, Santiago's got the basketball over to Casapue. She looks to drive, get to the bucket, try to finish with left hand, unable to do so. Sederi's got the basketball for the Bears, 10 seconds. It's Evans off. Tried to steal a basketball from Sederi, got a little bit of a wrist there. That'll be her second. So that'll be 3 starters with 2 fouls in the first period of play for the Running Eagles.
Yeah,
we'll send Sederi back to the free throw line for 2.
I would say we were fortunate on that call to get to the line. That's where you would love to see Haley Free and A.J. Reed to have their fingerprints on the ball as best you can. And I think you mentioned it earlier. She's got a lot of great qualities, and shooting the ball and getting her ahead of the defense,
yes,
and letting those guards handle it might be more advantageous for our Lady Bears.
Well, she's 3 of 3 from the free throw line in the afternoon. She'll have 1 more. And she looks like a shooter from free throw line. Give her 4. Bears leading this one 22-9.
Getting her to the free throw line is not a bad thing at all.
Got 10 seconds going in the first period of play. The Bears are going to press. Casapue looking for help. Evans got it. Swings it. Bailey trying to finish. Unable to do so. Morgan Stamper with another rebound. They close out the first period of play. So after 1 period of play, Bears leading this one 22-9. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Charlie coming back after the first period of play. The Bears out-rebound the Running Eagles 13-3 in that first quarter, and also the Bears hit 3 triples. When you hit 3 threes in the quarter and out-rebound your opponent by 10, that's the reason you have a 13-point lead.
I'm pretty sure Morgan Stamper out-rebounded them by herself.
She had 5, and they only had 3 rebounds. You're exactly right.
And I would even guess, I was telling him, I thought she had 4 on the one possession. Maybe she just had 3, but she really does a good job of going after every rebound. I think you know why Coach Carroll was upset with his girls by, giving them a -10 on the rebound margin. Is not going to win you many games.
A lot of coaches upset at their girls trying to out-rebound Stamper, though.
You almost have to dedicate one person to her at all times.
Evans with the basketball for the Running Eagles over to Casapue. Looks in the corner. That's Singleton. Casapue on the drive. Nice move. Try to finish with left hand. Comes out. Bailey Frazier gets a rebound. Nice McNulty, on the rebound for the Bears.
Yeah, Casapue does a good job of getting to the rim. She hadn't finished her last 2, but both both really, really good moves, just didn't get the finish going to her left.
Felton's with the basketball for the Bears. Stops, a little floater, and then we'll get to go. McNulty, strong rebound, trying to finish at the rim, unable to do so. Singleton, that's Calcipew. I'm sorry, that's Santiago, excuse me, for the running Eagles. She's going to push. So there you're going to guard her. They're going to try to post Singleton on Englert on the inside. Now they're going to bring it out. McNulty guarding Evan, a little bit of mismatch up top.
Yeah, Mary did a great job of communicating a switch on that from a guard to a forward and handled that mismatch pretty well.
Bailey looking to drive. Shots up, rattles around, comes out. Englert diving on the floor. Let the ball stay with the running Eagles, but only one on the shot clock, Coach.
Yep.
I don't know.
I don't know what you do right now. I mean, you got plenty of time to catch and shoot it, so you better get something for a shooter to catch and fire it up. You got to go up.
And a shot clock violation. That's the situation. When I saw the inbounds pass going away from the basket, you know it's going to be tough to get a shot up.
I like the defensive effort the Bears are putting out because nobody's getting a shot. Very few shots going up without a hand in their face right now.
Yeah, you got to force tough twos, tough threes, and limit them to one shot, and we've done that for the most part. So that's a good sign for Lady Bears so far.
Feltner back over to Englert. She's looking to drive. Get to the free throw line, step back jumper, finds the bottom of the bucket. Englert's got 7. The Bears leading this one 24-9.
Great job of probing the defense, kind of getting herself going. She went left, she went right, came back, and got a little space there and made a nice little elbow jump shot that she's capable of making at a high percentage.
Calcipew being guarded by Feltner. No, we drew a switch to still staying in the zone defense. Calcipew over to Evans. Her three-point shot's up. Unable to find the rim, be turnover, Bears basketball.
Yeah, our girls are doing a really, really good job forcing our defense out and really putting pressure on them. And the switch has really caused them some problems. Just keeps pushing them further and further out. And I think they're taking some shots that they don't normally like to take. And our girls have done a good job defensively, Charlie. I think you're spot on.
Andrea Argon will check in for the running Eagles, replacing Evans. Feltner's looking in for Englert. Kicks it over to Sederi, unable to control the pass. She now puts down a couple of dribbles. Over to Englert, Sederi. Try to get to the rim, try to finish. She does! Georgia Sederi's got 6, and she'll go to the line and shoot one more shot.
Amazing give and go right there. She did a great job of moving, and she's known to be a shooter, so those girls are going to crowd her all the time. And Mary Englert with a great delivery for her going to the basket, and that's a tough finish. She finished with her right hand going left and absorbed the contact and got her an and one here. So that's a great play by Georgia Sederi.
And she is 5 of 5 from free throw line. She's got 7. That foul is going to be on Santiago, her first. Team's first in the second half. The Bears, the largest lead of the afternoon. It's out to 18, 27-9. Calcipew picks up her dribble. Nice job by the Bears defensively. Bailey over to Singleton. She's going to drive. Nice job, Mary Englert with the back tap.
Got lucky on that one. A little blow by on the corner there. She was fortunate to get a hand in there to knock that loose. If she didn't, she had a wide open layup. Our help side was not prepared to take that.
So the running Eagles will inbound the basketball from the sidelines. Argon over to Santiago. She's going to drive, right hand finish. Unable to get to go. Feltner's going to push for the Bears. She brings it down, looking, got Reed to her left, picks it up over to Englert. Englert looking, McNulty. Puts in a nice move back over to Feltner. Got 20 on the shot clock. Bailey guarding Feltner. Steps back 3, finds the bottom net. Sierra Feltner's got 6.
Little sense of relief there by Sierra. She gave it the old fist pump like, thank you, thank you. That went in. I've been struggling out here. They backed off of her, and she made them pay for that space.
The Bears up to 21, 30-9. Calcipew, switch. Sederi will pick her up. Over to Santiago to Bailey. Bailey back over to Santiago, been guarded by Reed up top.
Oh, that's a tough screen.
Santiago back over to Singleton. Calling 2 on the shot clock. Shots up. Side of the rim. McNulty with the rebound for the Bears over to Feltner. She's going to push.
I can't remember an uncontested shot in this first half.
No, I agree.
Reed's shot finds the front of the rim. Rebound by Calcipew. She's going to push.
I think AJ right there gave her tapped her chest. She didn't. She realized that probably wasn't our team's best shot, but she'll bounce back. She'll make a better play next time.
Shots up from Calcipew, and she calls bank. 30-12. That's the first 3 points of the second quarter for the running Eagles.
Didn't know the bank was open on Saturday.
Well, a little late in the day for them to be open.
Extended hours. Over to Feltner. Bears leading this one 18 once again, 30-12. Going to use a McNulty screen. Tries to get to the rim. She does so. Casapue gets her hands on the basketball. Singleton picks it up for the running Eagles. Gets over to Santiago, back over to Casapue. She's kind of led the point guard duty since Evans checked out for the running Eagles.
I don't know if they've got that one up there. I think that's our third turnover for the game so far. That's not bad, but you sure would like to cut all them out.
Casapue with a nice move on the inside block from Mary Englert, though. The Bears have got numbers, so they'll push. Still got 2 running Eagles in the back. It's 5-on-3. Englert, Feltner, stops, pops, holds that release, side of the rim. Singleton comes on the rebound. Derry and McNulty put a little trap on her. 94 feet from the basket. Got to hustle back, though, ladies. Now the running Eagles going to have 2-on-2 action as they wait on everybody else to come back.
Not a bad shot, wide open down there, but you're playing 5-on-3. You'd certainly like to think you'd get a better than a 3-point shot on that, and it cost us on the other end 3 points.
Santiago with a 3 makes it 30-15. That's their first made 3 of the afternoon. I'm sorry, it's the second made 3. Englert, give her 9, makes it 32-15, because the missed 3 I forgot about was Casapue's bank 3. So we're going to have a timeout on the floor. So this is going to be a media. Is this going to be a full?
Did somebody call a timeout, or did our official just call his own timeout?
Media timeout.
The ball was live. I don't think we called media timeouts while the ball was live.
Well, they're sitting down, so it's a full time. So listen back to the station real quick. It's 4:47 to go in the second period of play. Bears lead this one 32-15. Coach Bears basketball, the UPIKE Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Bears leading this one 32-15. Live 5 of 20 from the field, 25%, 2 of 7 from deep. They've made their last 2. The Bears 10 of 24, 4 of 8 from deep, and 8 of 9 from the free throw line. The Bears out rebounding the running Eagles 18-6. 4 turnovers for the running Eagles and 3 for the Bears. Strong start offensively for the Bears, coach, but last couple of possessions, it's been 2 threes for running Eagles. It once was a 21-point ball game. Now we're down to 17.
Yeah, you saw some subs come in. I thought our energy level dropped a little bit on that run, and we had a couple turnovers that you don't like to see, and just some of that's fatigue. And we'll get our new troops in here and see if they can get that built back up.
On the floor for the Bears, Free, Reed, Frazier, Stamper, and Englert. Gets inside to Singleton, working against Frazier. Tries to get to the bucket. She does. Shot goes up. Stamper with another rebound.
Yeah, Bailey gave up a baseline there that she'd like to have that play back, kind of open the door instead of closing it on the drive, and gave him a chance to get to the rim.
Englert shots up, unable to get it to go, comes out. Stamper knocks the basketball out. They'll stay with the running Eagles with 27 on the shot clock.
Good deflection. You don't mind that whatsoever. Stop transition game and give us a chance to set our defense.
32-15. Evans checked back in the game for the running Eagles. She'll take over the point guard duties. Works behind the screen. Santiago looking for Singleton. Strong move, left hand, unable to get it go. Stamper with her second rebound on consecutive possessions over to Reed. Reed not going to stop. Left hand finish. A.J. Reed give her first bucket of the afternoon. Bears up by 19.
We mentioned that a little bit ago. Like, you get that ball out to your point guard and let them play in space, good things happen. And A.J. made a great decision getting the rim, using her offhand or left hand to get a bucket. And the point guards are used to handling those scenarios, so you want to try to get them in that position as best you can.
Evans with the basketball, works around pick. Santiago's got the ball looking to Singleton on the inside. It's Bailey with the basketball on the wing, swings back to Evans. That's Oregon, I believe. Yes, with a shot, no good. Rebound, A.J. Reed. She's going to push for the Bears.
We got lucky on that one. Missed box out and got lucky to get possession, but now we're back in transition again, and all things good and life back in their man-to-man defense.
Reed looking around a Stamper screen. It's over to Englert. Englert going to feed Stamper. She's going to try to finish. Nope, she's going to kick it out. Ball stolen. Nice job by Sierra Bailey for the running Eagles. Swings it over. Santiago's got the ball in the corner. pump fakes, gets to the basket, make all the way for the push off. They're going to call Frazier for the block. Be her first, team's first.
Yeah, it was a tough break on that drive. I thought they initiated the contact while Bailey was in movement. That's where that kind of gets to that point. But tough break, tough call right there. But it's hard to argue that too much.
Sheridan Robbins will make her first appearance of the afternoon, checking in for Mary Englert. She's a freshman from Orleans High School in Orleans, Indiana. Santiago's first free throws up, give her 7 here in the first half. She's 4 of 4 from the free throw line. She'll have one more coming to her. And rattles around, comes out. Morgan Stamper with another rebound. She may be in double figures for halftime.
Rebounders love to get on that free throw line, see a missed free throw, get you an opportunity to get you a cheap one there.
Over to Reed on the wing. Swings inside to Robbins, put down the dribble, picks it up, gets over to Frazier. Frazier, left hand finish, going away from the basket, unable to get it to go. And it's going to be off a running Eagle out of bounds. Bears will keep the basketball with 20 on the shot clock.
Yeah, a lot of contact down there. Bodies are hitting the floor.
Well, both teams are playing extremely hard. I know Charlie always looks at the effort by both teams, and both teams are still playing extremely hard. Now
Life's back in a 2-3 zone on that side out of bounds play.
Over to Reed, her three's up. Side of the rim, nice hustle. Bailey comes with a rebound for the running Eagles. She's going to push. Bears up 34-16, being guarded by Stamper up top.
Bears back in a man-to-man now on the miss.
Evans over to Bailey, being guarded by Stamper. Gets over to Santiago, tries to get on the inside. Nice job by Haley Free, get a hand on the entry pass. It's going to be a jump ball. The Bears will get possession. Win this one 34-16.
That was a great defensive effort there by Haley Free. A little mismatched in there against the post player, but she did a great job of fighting around, got the deflection, and who was there to tie it back up? Haley Free got on the floor and got the tie up.
Casapio will check back in for the running Eagles, replacing Santiago. Closing in on 2 minutes to go in this first half. Bears up by 18. Free over to Robbins, back over to Reed. Free. Zone defense up by the running Eagles over to Frazier. Frazier, Robbins, he put down a couple dribbles. Nice pass to Stanford. She's going to try to finish. She's called for the offensive foul. It'll be her second and the team's second here in the second period.
Yeah, that was an absolute charge. Lowered her shoulder and hit her right square in the sternum and knocked her backwards. But that's where that three we talked about, fouling that three-point play comes to play. She now gets to come out of the game because of that foul. That one right there you live with. The three-point foul, not so much.
Evans has been guarded by Free up top. Robbins will switch out. Free almost had that pass. I guess that was on the zone defense as well, right, Coach? Singleton.
Yeah, a little bit of a matchup. Great job, Bailey Frazier with the rebound. Outlets to the point guard, A.J. Reed. Exactly how you want that to go down.
Shots up, rattles around, comes out Bailey with the rebound. She's going to push. Very quick young lady, however. Hand on the basketball. Bailey Frazier knocks it away. McNulty will check in from Morgan Stamper.
Yeah, that was a great hustle play. Great deflection there by Bailey Frazier and saved him a transition basket.
So that 24 on the shot clock, and the running Eagles will inbound from the baseline. Goes into Singleton. She's working with the basketball. Shots up, bottom of the net. Third made three of the half for the running Eagles.
Yeah, that was a dribble into your three-point shot there. I have to check her stats there to see if that's a regular or not a regular three-point shooter.
Let's give Singleton 5 here in this first half. 20 on the shot clock, gets over to Frazier. McNulty posting hard and Robbins. Robbins swings over to Reed. Reed looking, get back over to Robbins. Robbins swings it back over to Frazier. Cross-court pass over to Free. Free's gonna back it out, got 8 on the shot clock. She drives, stops, pops, holds the release, rattles around, comes out. Robbins battles for it. Singleton comes away with it for the running Eagles. Closing in on 30 seconds to go in the first half.
I will confirm she's a 14% on the season three-point shooter and 0 within the conference. So that probably wasn't the most advised shot, but certainly got her going.
She's got 7 now for the running Eagles, and the lead is 13, as close as this ball game has been in a long time.
I think we've lost a little bit of our energy on defense, and it's causing us some issues here.
Free's at the basketball back over to Reed. Reed back over to Free. Gonna play for the last shot, closing on 10 seconds to go to halftime. Free back over to Reed. Her three-point shot's up, rattles around, comes out. They battle for it. That's Calcipew comes away with it for the Running Eagles. They're going to get one last heave. Evans shots up, finds the front of the rim. We're at halftime. The Bears leading this one 34-21. Statistically, the Running Eagles 21 points in that first half. 7 of 28 from the floor, 3-11 from deep, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. They turned over 5 times in that first half. The Bears, 34 points, 11 of 31 from the floor, 4 of 11 from deep, 8 of 9 from the free throw line. They turned over 4 times. They out-rebound the Running Eagles 23-12 in that first half. Individually in that first half, the Running Eagles led by Santiago and Singleton with 7 apiece, and the Bears, Englert had 9, Sideri had 7. Feltner and McNulty both had 6. Bears lead this one by 13, Coach. And the Running Eagles had the ball first in the second half. I mean, the Running Eagles come on strong late in that second half. Second quarter, excuse me.
Yeah, I think you give Coach Gerald a lot of credit right there. He switched from that 2-3 zone. It really rattled our girls offensively, and we didn't make real good decisions, and his team kept coming at us, and they've got this game back to a 13-point game, and that's where coaching can impact a game, and certainly Coach Gerald made a good adjustment there.
So Santiago on the floor for the Bears will be the starters. Free, Feltner, Englert, Stamper, and Frazier. Got under 20 on the shot clock. Over to Evans. Over to Calcipew, looking inside to Wilson. 10 on the shot clock. Swings to Evans. Swings. Ball's knocked away by Haley Free. Unable to save it though. Ball's out of bounds with 6 on the shot clock. Probably not the place you want to be, Coach, with only 6 on the shot clock on the other side of the half court.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of play they get out of this right here. If we've got to press up knowing that this is going to be a long attempt, and it was, and with that long attempt was also a long rebound that we didn't get a hold of. Great verticality right there by Mary Englert.
Wilson starts Dale, drives, finishes the right hand, give her 4. You know, they had 3 starters in that first half, picked up 2 fouls for the Eagles. But we're down to an 11-point ball game.
That's where we needed to take advantage of them in a great way when they didn't have their players in there. So hats off to Life for sticking around even when their girls weren't out there.
Mary Englert's the first player in the game being double figures with 11. The Bears back up by 13. Englert with a strong game. 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists on the afternoon. Evans picks up her dribble a long way from the basket over to Santi. Now starts Calcipew, excuse me.
Yeah, we're in our 2-3 zone here. They're really trying to get this ball in the center of the court at that high post, which is the hardest place to guard against the zone. And they've done a good job of opening that paint up, but good defense right there by Haley Free.
Stamper, I don't know if that's a credit with a rebound or a turnover. I'm not for sure. Frazier back over to Free. Free on the baseline. Swings back to Frazier. Her 3-point shot's up. Finds the bottom of the bucket. Bailey Frazier, her first bucket of the afternoon. Bears extend that lead to 16.
Love that unselfish play right there. Not afraid to throw it to the open player. And that's when you're on to something. When your girls and team are trying to find the open player for good shots. And Bailey Frazier is going to make that probably 50% of the time wide open.
Wilson's got the basketball for the Running Eagles. Easy basket. Her first bucket of the afternoon, 39-25.
You lost some communication right there. That was not exactly what we wanted out of that defensive possession.
Free over to Englert to the free throw line. It's got Frazier in the corner, unable to find her. Gives it to Stamper. Stamper tries to finish with the left hand. Rattles around. Morgan Stamper give her 3 points on the afternoon.
Yeah, we need to get her involved offensively a little bit more. She's taking care of the glass and doing that, and that's very, very important for us. But we need to get her some baskets on the inside just like that. She can use both hands in there. That was great.
Wilson working against Stamper, up and under. Finds the ball in the bucket. Give her 4. And it's 41-27.
Yeah,
match buckets a little bit.
Our left-hand basket with their left-hand basket. Both players using their off hands, and there it's good to see the fundamentals and versatility of these girls.
Over to Englert. Ball's knocked away by Evans, picked up by Frazier. To Englert at the free throw line. Got 14 on the shot clock. Going to be called on Evans, I believe. No, it's going to be on Calcipew. It'll be her second. And then you have a substitution. Bailey will check in for Evans. So Charlie Morgan Stamper, she's up to 3 points and 9 rebounds early in this third quarter.
Well, you know, her forte is rebounding. She can score, you know, and obviously a double-double girl every night of the week, and just about. You know.
And Free's got the bucket, give her 5, 43-27.
And you know who was the assist on that one right there? Give that assist right there to Morgan Stamper with a handoff, as well as a great screen to Haley Free on that curl.
Over to Calcipew, looking inside to Wilson. Swings it in the corner. Santiago over to Bailey. Bailey put down a couple of dribbles, got 10 on the shot clock. Over to Casapue, back to Wilson, working against Stamper, got 5 on the shot clock. And lost the handle of the basketball. Free picks it up. She's going to push for the Bears. Gets down to the free throw line. Swings to Englert. Englert to the free throw line. Nice entry pass to Stamper. Goes to the bucket. I believe that's going to be on Dale.
So it looks like.
I think they are going to call it on Delk. I'm not so sure on that one, but
It'll be her third, team second.
I think Delk's a little frustrated with that call, and I think she may have some reason for that. A little anticipation maybe.
Stamper 1 of 2 from the free throw line on the afternoon. She's got 3. Give her 4. Something Coach Wells, Charlie's always talking about during the season is Stamper's ability to finish with the left hand.
I love it. I love to see those fundamentals. She actually finishes more left-handed than she does right-handed sometimes. So hats off to her and her work with her staff when she was in high school and in the lower grades. We got to drop hard on that.
Give her 5. Bears up 18. Wilson rattles around, comes out. Englert comes away with the rebound for the Bears. She's going to push. Stops, pops, rattles around, comes out. Wilson rebounds for the running Eagles.
And Wilson's a good athlete. She can run, jump. She's very skilled. It was good for us for her not being in the game in that first half. You can tell she's a really, really good athlete.
It'll be Frazier's second, the first on the Bears here in the third period of play. Wilson's 6'2" freshman from Central High School in Carrollton, Georgia. Get inside to Wilson, looking inside. Delk tries to finish, unable to do so. It's going to be off of Free's hands, out of bounds. Got 17 on the shot clock.
Got to be prepared for that. When you see that elbow pop, you know that weak side block's going to try to duck in on you, and you have to work your way around that. If you get buried on that play, you're in trouble, and we did get buried, but we got some good help. And here's where you got to be ready for us to duck in on the opposite elbow. And again, back-to-back plays, they did the exact same thing, just we got fortunate both times.
And that's Morgan Stamper comes away with the rebound. I know you're not surprised with that one, Coach, when you say Morgan Stamper comes with a rebound.
We almost need to have a gift for that somewhere, don't we?
A rebound counter. Over to Frazier. She's looking to drive. Stamper Engler's looking to the post. She wants the basketball. She's posting hard. Steps called on Stamper. It's been kind of a position where Morgan's not used to handling the basketball at the top of the key. You talked about earlier about getting the ball to the point guards if you can. Maybe a little situation
really
there on Stamper.
Watching the weak side, I didn't really see that movement, so I'm going to refrain from having any comments.
Over to Santiago, swings back over to Bailey. Bailey looking. Back to Santiago, swings back over to Dale. They're trying to give something inside to Wilson. Swings, nice job, nice move. Unable to get it to go, Morgan Stamper. That will be her 11th rebound of the afternoon.
Yeah, she's done a great job on the glass, and that time right there, Mary Englert came over and gave us good help side. But Wilson's really good. She's just not getting the ball to go through the hoop, but she's doing some good things on the interior for us. We got the mismatch we want. And Morgan Stamper to the basket.
But Charlie, she's finished with her left and she's finished with her right to give her 7 points on the afternoon.
Yeah, she's good either way. You know, she just takes whatever's given to her.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of being able to use both hands.
Yes.
Bailey's got the basketball. Bears back up by 20. Going inside, ball. Morgan Stamper with another rebound. Give her 12 rebounds on the afternoon. Bears are going to push, winning this one 47-27. Bailey got the hands on the basketball for the running Eagles. England picks it up, back over to Feltner. Got 18 on the shot clock. Nice move to get all the way to the bucket. Frazier, Free, 3-point shot. Bottom of the bucket, Haley Free. Give her 8 points on the afternoon.
Love to see that. I don't know if she's had 2-3 games this year. I know she's only made 8 coming into this.
Well,
but
no, and she only had one make coming into the
one
game.
make coming in. So she's doubled her makes for the year. That's a good job.
Starting to look a little bit more for her shot as well, too.
She's normally a distributor. She sends it everywhere, but it's good to see her. They've got to honor that. You can tell she's got a beautiful stroke, so she needs to take advantage of that.
Unless they might be calling that one a 2. Shots up, rattles around. Morgan Stamper another rebound. So,
and she's going to lead the break.
And she's going to lead the break. Let's see here. She's going to find Free.
And if she's probably got a gauge. If she gets 12 rebounds, she gets to lead the break at least one time. And I would take that deal every day.
Over to Haley Free. She's going to work. Got 14 on the shot clock. Knocked away by Calcipew. Gets it inside to Englert. Got numbers. Engler shots up, rattles around, comes out. Bailey's got the basketball. Stamper ends up on the floor for the Bears. Bailey's going to push. Over to Casapue, swings to Wilson. Wilson pass stolen by Morgan Stamper.
Left her feet there to pass, and that's a no-no. You don't ever leave your feet to make a pass. You always stay grounded best you can. And
be a 30-second timeout coming in like subs. You have Sederi, McNulty, and Reed checking in for the Bears. And they're going to put this one as a 4.
Yeah, they're going to stretch it out to a media.
So with 2:48 to go to the third period of play, Bears leading this one 49-27. We'll send back to the station. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena with 2:40 to go in the third period of play. Bears in control of this one 49-27. Bears up to 17-39 from the floor. 5 of 12 from deep, winning the rebounding battle 29-15. Individually, Englert 11, Free 7, Stamper 7, Sederi 7, 6 for Feltner, and 6 for McNulty. Talk about a balanced attack, coach.
yeah, really shared around, and we've got a chance to play a lot of players with valuable minutes to get out there and get that game experience. I'm thrilled with where we're going, and do want to throw a tidbit out now. I see that A.J. Reed has checked in the game, and her father, Adam Reed, point guard for the Pikeville College Bears on our last Final Four team, is here in attendance, but he also took a different kind of Bears, the Polar Bears from Bracken County, to the 10th Region All-A Classic, and they'll be playing next week, where our Pikeville Panthers will be playing as well.
So a jump ball there. Always good to see Bears coming back home.
We love it, especially legacy kids that can bring their, their children here, and that's what we're about.
So they'll balance the basketball. Free will get in the side to Stamper. Nice move. Morgan Stamper trying to finish at the bucket, and she does.
And one.
give her 9. That's going to be on Casapue. It'll be her team's third in the third period of play.
Something I like, too, is her dedication to the game. She doesn't care how pretty it looks to shoot the free throw. She's going to that one-handed style and really improve her free throw shooting. I'd love to see a lot more people, especially the NBA, do that.
Yeah, she's not afraid to do what's right, to try to make it better. It's a little awkward for me, but it certainly has improved her shooting. But what you love about that for young folks to see, too, is like she had the post buried right there, kept moving her feet so that player could not get around her, end up getting another foul called. I don't know how many fouls that have been called while guarding Morgan Stamper, but there's been a lot.
They must have called that on the floor.
Well, that's what I was going to say, Charlie, yeah.
They did. He was calling that just as soon as she went.
So,
just a late whistle.
So Casapue was third foul, team's fourth. Delk's up to 3 fouls as well. Bears will have 15 on the shot clock, winning this one by 22. Reed will inbound the basketball into Free. Closing in on 10 on the shot clock. Free from a Stamper screen. Tries to get the bucket. Gets over to McNulty. McNulty get all the way to the bucket. Kicks out to A.J. Reed. Nice play. A.J. Reed rattles around, comes out. Morgan Stamper comes away with it. Jump ball, however, it's going over to the running Eagles.
Yeah, Morgan didn't even have that ball. The other player on the Delk had that ball, and she got in there and just stripped it away and ended up getting a possession change.
I promise you, Morgan Stamper, you see her on campus, you wouldn't think she's leading the Mid-South Conference in rebounding, but it's effort is where it comes from. Santiago shots up, finds the bottom of the bucket, give her 10. She's the first running Eagle in double figures in the afternoon. Bears up by 19. Don't get me wrong, Morgan Stamper is extremely athletic as well, too. She just doesn't have that 6'2" frame when you typically see somebody leading the conference in rebounding.
Yeah, but very fundamental on boxing out, though.
Yeah, she's not afraid to make contact. She's never shies away from it. It really is given us as a team an element of toughness that we may not have had in years past. I've really enjoyed it.
Sederi shot out of the corner, finds the bottom of the bucket, and Sederi's up to 10 on the afternoon. Bears leading this one 52-20. Sederi 3 out of the corner. Always good to see her get it going from the three-point arc as well, Coach.
Yeah, and now we've got we made a substitution in there, and we're struggling on our matchups here against Life and our 2-3 matchup. And anytime you make rotations, you kind of get a handle of what you're doing. But we lost track the last 2 times on our coverage. We've got to do better.
Singleton up to 9. Bears up by 20. Sederi looking at the post, over to Free. Free swing, ball stolen by Bailey. She's going to get out to Evans. She's going to try to beat Free to the bucket. Shots up, Bailey with a rebound. Her shot's up and rattles, finds the ball in the bucket. Bailey's first basket of the afternoon. Bears leading this one 52-34.
Great effort by her on the miss. She followed up, ran the floor, and those are the kind of things as a coach you like to see. And those are, in film sessions, those are the ones you pull out and say, here's the things we've got to have making winning plays. And that was a winning play.
Gets inside to Stamper. Stamper kicks it back out to Free. Floaters up. Rattles around, comes out. Sederi comes away with it. 20 on the game clock. Finds McNulty. Her shot's up in the baseline. Rattles out, comes out. Stamper battling for it on the floor. Everybody battling for it. McNulty, Stamper. There's 6 hands on that basketball, and Stamper's not going to let go of it until the official comes in.
Stamper had 2 hands and her knees balls. You wouldn't know where, was it?
You don't normally see a pile up in women's college basketball, but certainly there was a car crash right there. They had a pile up on the floor.
And I tell you what, Stamper looked like she is a running back on the bottom of the pile of a fumble. She's like, you're not getting this basketball from me. However, the Bears will have possession with 9 seconds going in the third quarter. Gets into Free.
A.J. Reed for a 3 action here.
Got down to 3, 2, 1. Reed shots up from the side. Rattles around, thought that was going to go in. So after 3 quarters of play, the Bears are leading this one 52-34. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. The Bears up by 18, 52-34 as they won that third period at 18-13. Bears got up to 6 made triples on the afternoon. They've only turned over 7 times. Out-rebounding Running Eagles 31-17.
That's a big stat right there. 31-17 is a good stat for us.
Gets it inside. You got Singleton left hand. Give her 11 on the afternoon. I tell you, she's had some impressive, off the bench as well. She's had some impressive plays this afternoon, Coach.
Yeah, Life's done a good job figuring our zone out a little bit. They're flashing that high post and then sealing our wing on the backside, and that's normally a mismatch. That's usually a guard for us on that wing. We probably need to make some adjustments on that.
Abby Atkins checked in for the Bears, the freshman from Elliott County High School. She has the basketball there, swings it to Sederi, got under 10 on the shot clock. She tries to get the rim. Abby Atkins comes in, baseline. Englert, 4 on the shot clock. Step back 3, shots up, rattles around, comes out. Stamper battling for it. It's going to be off her hands, out of bounds.
Not a great possession there. I felt like we were out of sync on most of that. Have to take a 26-foot jump shot. I thought Morgan was going to bail us out, but not the possession we crave.
Bears up by 16. Delk inside to Singleton. She tries to finish. Ball comes out. Englert with a rebound, and she's going to push.
We were fortunate again there. That's the exact action they've been exposing us on.
Abby Atkins, at times in the season, she brings a lot of energy to the floor. See what she does. So freshman from Elliott County High School, Feltner over to Atkins, swing to Sederi. Got 15 on the shot clock. Put down a couple of dribbles, get to the baseline, swings as Stamper tries to finish. She does so.
Nice pass.
Yeah, great pass there by Georgia and Sederi, and Morgan did a good job. I'd like to see her dismiss that dribble right there and just take it right straight to the rim, but nice two-person game right there.
Stamper's up
Hey,
to
here
9.
we go. Right on cue, Coach.
Abby Atkins, here we go. She's going to try to finish with the right hand. Unable to do so, but Evans will pick up the foul.
scrappy play.
Frustration there, yeah.
Yeah, scrappy play. They're coming off the bench with great energy and got a steal up there. We just talked about her. That's a great job by Atkins.
So it's Evans' third foul, team's first here in the fourth period of play. Send Atkins to the line shooting 2 shots. Atkins on the season is first free throws as the Bear. She's perfect from the line so far on the season for the Bears. 1 of 1. First point of the afternoon as well. Definitely an energy player off the bench.
If you're from Sandy Hook, Kentucky, and you can't shoot it, you have not paid attention.
So she'll rattle both of them in. The Bears up by 20. Atkins has her first 2 of the afternoon. A little press action coming from the Bears. Going to swing it back over to Bailey. She's going to push, get over to Santiago. Single on the 3 out the corner. Rattles around, comes out. Nice job by Olivia Delk with a basket. Give her 6 on the afternoon.
Great effort there by Delk on that front side rebound. Shot a little short, but had a great nose for the ball and got it right back up to the basket. That's what you like to see, create more possessions for your team.
Delk, 5'11" junior from Volunteer State Community College. Swing over to Sideri, working over to Englert. She has Feltner in the corner. Feltner's 3 is up. On the bottom of the bucket. Sierra Feltner's third 3 of the afternoon, give her 9 points.
Yeah, right in front of our student section over there. That was a great job of concentrating, and you got a personal fan section right there on the sideline.
Bears up by 21. Ball rattles around. Feltner comes around with another rebound. It's her 5th rebound of the afternoon. She's looking to create. Abby Atkins got the basketball, gets to the free throw line, bounce pass to Georgia Sideri, holds the release, rattles around, comes out. Morgan Stamper and 2 running Eagles battle for the basketball. Gets over to Evans. She's going to push.
There's a rebound opportunity. You'll see Morgan Stamper in the mix.
Being guarded by Atkins. Feltner. Is this zone or man, Coach?
I think we have worked our man-to-man right there, but it was after a make. We've been playing zone.
Englert over to Sideri. Baseline jumpers up and good. Georgia Sideri, she's got 12. One of her better games of the season for the Bears, Coach.
Great job by Mary Englert distributing that ball, finding the hot hand, and Georgia did a great job of making it. I think this is our zone. We're just doing our little tandem action out of it.
Over to Evans, swings to the corner of Santiago, 3 out of the corner, rattles zone, comes around Sideri, battles for rebounds. Feltner comes away with it for the Bears. She's going to push to Morgan Stamper, and she tries to finish, and she does. Morgan Stamper give her 13th double-double of the season, Charlie.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, she did a nice job pulling up and letting the defender go by there.
Yeah, I will say that she ran for that basket a lot harder than she ran to the corner for her closeout, but hats off to her for transitioning down the floor. And I think if anybody gets a free pass, I would certainly say she's probably the one that deserves it.
And the Bears up by 25. Evans shot, rattles around, comes out Sideri with a rebound. Talk about Stamper, 11 points, 14 rebounds on the afternoon.
Yeah, I think you're seeing some of our girls are getting a little winded.
Over to Sideri, her shot's up, rattles around, comes out. Over to Bailey, she's going to push. Looks inside, back over to Evans. Nice job, Morgan Stamp with the steal. And they're going to get Bailey with a block. That'll be her first, team second. We've got a lot of subs here. You'll have Bailey Birchfield be checking in for the Bears along with Julia Parker. Birchfield, another legacy player. Her mom, Heather Watko, played here, and her dad, Philip Birchfield.
Yes, all great folks, great community members, and we're thrilled to have her here. And hopefully we'll get some good play here.
And then Julia Parker checked in as well, sophomore from Ashland, big-time shooter. Englert looking over to Atkins, looks, kicks to Englert, over to Julia Parker. Back over to Atkins, Bears up at 25. Swing over to Parker. Parker looking for Birchfield. Birchfield swings to Atkins. Atkins steps in, jump shot, doesn't draw anything. Rebound goes to Argonne. She pushes over to Calcipew. She'll bring it down for the running Eagles. The setup. A little confusion on defense here.
Off a miss, we've been going to man-to-man. Good verticality there by Mary Englert, and I got a rebound. Good job.
Shot up by Wilson, rattles around, comes out. Englert comes down. Julia Parker sets her feet. Nope, I thought she was going to launch it from there. Swings it back over to Stamper. 20 on the shot clock, gives it to Abby Atkins. He'll set the offense.
Smart play by Parker there, just coming off the bench. Don't want to just throw one up there, so she's going to get some rhythm going before she gets it going.
Cutter, there's Birchfield, unable to come away with it. Stamper is going to be called for the foul, I believe. It is. She'll be called for the hold. It'll be her fourth. I'm sorry, her third, excuse me. Team's first in the fourth period of play.
Somebody get that young lady a glass of water.
She's earned it.
So with 4:39 to go to play in this ball game, the Bears leading this one 63-38. We'll send it back to the station where it's Bears basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. The Bears leading this one 63-38. You had an opportunity to see our dance teams on the camera there, and also I know we've been showing the cheerleaders as well too. And it's an easy day to celebrate this afternoon, Coach.
Take a look at our cheerleader on the sideline. We got a new addition. She looks like a little young to be in the dorms, but certainly a new prospect for us on the sideline.
They're definitely very active down there, and that's great. We'll take all the cheerleaders we can get. Calcipew looking inside. Oregon. Calcipew swings it back over to Dale, swings it back over to Bailey. Bailey doing a couple of dribbles, back over to Oregon. Calcipew shots up, finds the ball in the bucket, give her 8 on the afternoon. The Bears leads 22.
Yeah, great shot right there. Good patience. There's a good battle in the post there, but a great three-point shot as well.
Over to Birchfield, swings to Atkins.
Lady Bears are working against the 2-3 zone here by the Life Running Eagles.
Sammy Sotch checks in, the freshman from Johnson Central as well. McNulty shots up, no good. Gets the offensive rebound. Leanna McNulty's up to 8 on the afternoon.
Somebody's been paying attention to her teammate. Working the glass.
Bears up by 24. Over to Dale. Her shot's up. Rattles around, comes out. Julia Parker with a rebound for the Bears. Swings over to Birchfield, back to Atkins. So we're going to have I think it's going to be a substitution time. That'll be a 30-second. Just keep it right here. So with 3:34 to go in the fourth period, the Bears up by 24. And this is an opportunity here, Coach. Again, and I know Charlie was talking about this off air too. You know, now you have an opportunity because they play on Monday at Lindsey Wilson. So it's an opportunity with this type of lead. Get some more legs out there, rest a few more players, but also, Charlie, get a few more players ready for Monday.
Well, you know, you get some experience out of some of these younger kids, and down the stretch, that's going to play out. McNulty, obviously, you see that getting that experience, what it's done for her, it's able to get her game.
Yeah, you're building depth. That's what you're doing right here. You're just giving other players an opportunity to show you what they can do. And, you know, this time of year, you rarely get these opportunities once you get into conference play of getting everybody an opportunity to have some valuable minutes. And we do that today, and a chance to build some more depth.
So they switched it to a full timeout, but let's say right here, I'll go over some statistics with you real quick. Live 41 points on the afternoon, 16 of 53 from the field, 30%, 5 of 19 from deep, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. They turned over 11 times. The Bears, 65 points, 23 of 54 from the floor, 7 of 19 from deep, 12 of 13 from the free throw line. They turned it over 8 times, winning the rebounding battle 38-21 and winning the offensive battle 10-4. So it's an opportunity where the Bears are capitalizing on some second shot opportunities as well. As also, the Bears have been credited with 2 blocks on the afternoon. They got 16 assists on 23 buckets. That's sharing the basketball, Coach.
Yeah, it really is. I love that stat too. 12 of 13 from the free throw line for 92%. That's a great stat. And really, the girls have played a pretty complete game. Not too many turnovers at 8. That's reasonable in a college basketball game. So really, really proud of the way the girls have played so far. Now let's see if our reserves here can finish strong.
Parker's floater, Collins back of the rim. Rachel Wilson with the rebound for the running Eagles.
Good shot by Parker. Did a great job of getting into that elbow area, and just ball didn't fall for her.
To Bailey, Birchfield guarding her up top.
Yeah, not a big fan of the matchup we did right there. We were leaving one open every single time right here. We've got to
They swing
talk
the
on
ball.
our coverage.
Swinging around there. He got Delks at the basketball for the running Eagles, down to 5 on the shot clock. Argonne drives, floater, rattles around, comes out. I think Wilson knocked that out. She did. It'll be Bears basketball. 2:55 to go. Bears up by 24. And then also Robbins checked in at the media timeout as well, too, for the Bears. So on the floor right now, you'll have Birchfield and Seitz, Parker, McNulty, and Robbins.
This is great for these young ladies to get this experience, especially in conference play. This is only going to just help grow their opportunities, but also grow their experience in playing.
Parker looking, got under the 20 on the shot clock. McNulty to Robbins. Robbins put down a couple of dribbles. Parker from the corner, shots up. Shots down. Julia Parker, her first bucket of the afternoon.
Great movement, did it inside out. That's the kind of threes you want. Julia Parker's going to make those. She's a shooter, and I actually feel more comfortable shooting that than that runner in the paint. So hats off to Julia with that three, but great job by the offense also.
Her first three, that's the 8th for the team on the afternoon. They come down, they force the jump ball. The Bears have possession once again. Singleton will check in for Delk for the running Eagles. And Charlie, I know you always talk about effort. And I tell you, even with the substitutes come in, they brought that same effort, Charlie.
Well, that's what you want to do if you're in this situation. As a substitute, you want to bring that effort to get noticed by the coach.
Yeah, it's an opportunity for you to get better and certainly to make a statement here. And you never want to see them just take that for granted and not come out here and perform at a high level, because you get those opportunities. You want to take advantage of those, and our girls so far have. And great deflection right there, just didn't come up with the ball.
Swings to Argonne. She got the basketball, 20 on the shot clock, over to Bailey. Looks to the sideline for the play call. What a man-to-man defense here now once again by Birchfield. Nice job knocking the basketball away. He's going to see if it's off Bailey's leg. No, it's not. So it's off Birchfield's hands. So the running Eagles will keep it with 11 on the shot clock. A minute 52 to go in the fourth period. Bears in control of this one. 68-41. Get it inside to Rachel Wilson. Singleton shots up, rattles around, comes out. Nice job by Calcipew with the offensive rebound and the basket.
Yeah, you like to see that, and Calcipew, there's no quit in her. That was a great job of going after the glass, and we may have whiffed a little bit on that box out, but hats off to Calcipew for a great effort of continuing to track that ball down and getting an and one.
She's up to 10. Fouls on McNulty, her first, team's second here in the fourth. Calcipew will have one shot. It's good. Give her 11 on the afternoon.
I think the running Eagles were in man last time. They switched back to their zone this time.
Birchfield, Robbins, shot from the corner, finds the bottom of the bucket.
No hesitation. The gun was loaded and ready.
At her first three of the afternoon, Bears up by 27. Singleton over to Calcipew, over to Argonne, shot from the corner, finds the bottom of the bucket. Give her first basket of the afternoon as well, 71-47. Seitz will bring the basketball down the floor for the Lady Bears, over to Parker. Swings to Robbins. Robbins look for a cross-court pass for Parker. Finds her in the corner. Bottom of the bucket, Julia Parker. She's got 6. Bears up by 27.
Robbins is making a living at that high post, dishing to her shooters, and Julia Parker is making them pay for not coming out and guarding her.
Singleton over to Bailey. Bailey's 3 out of the corner. Rattles around, comes out. Shots up is no good. That's an Oregon shot, but she's going to foul. I think it's on McNulty. It is. Be her second, team's third. I think it's going to send Oregon to the line. Be her first trip to the line on the afternoon.
The way we're covering that, we're bringing our middle of our zone out to cover that corner. That really leaves a lot of opportunity for them to get offensive rebounds, and they have the last couple of possessions.
These are Oregon's first free throws of the season. She misses the first. She'll have one more. Got the men's game coming up after this one. Stay tuned on the UPIKE Sports Network. Second shot's up, falls in. Oregon's got 4. Bears up by 26.
Going against a little 2-3 zone here from Life. Good flash by McNulty.
Birchfield and McNulty tries to finish. Strong finish at the rim. She's got 10.
Yeah, that was great. Absorbed the contact, still found a way to go in there and finish it. And most freshmen don't have that gene in them. They want to go around the contact, but not Leanna. She absorbed that and got a nice basket.
Oregon's at the basketball, swings inside to Wilson. Wilson looked to finish at the rim, unable to do so. It might be a Robbins.
Yeah, good post entry right there to Wilson, and now she's earned herself a trip to the free throw line.
Robbins first, team's fourth. They'll send Wilson to the line for the first time on the afternoon. Wilson on the season, 20 of 57, 35%. 6'2" freshman. She didn't look like a 35. She didn't look like a 35% free throw shooter on that either.
I don't know if they've got their stats right. Everybody they put at the free throw lines looks pretty good up there.
Second one's up. Rattles in. Soft touch at the rim.
Very good.
She's got 6. 76-50. The Bears will move to 10-8 on the season, 4-7 in the Mid-South Conference. And we have a schedule update for you guys too, as they'll be traveling to Columbia on Monday.
Good sportsmanship here by our ladies. Just going to hold the ball till the clock runs out.
We'll try to maybe try to grab Coach Clifton Williams after the ball game here, get his some words. Let's send it back to the station real quick before the break. So if the Bears win this one 76-50.